Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Friday Morning Medical Qigong Practice. My name is Mary Francis. I am one of the Huawei's Medical Qigong students. If this is your first class with us, don't feel like you have to learn all the exercises all at once. The more often you practice them, the more familiar they become. Like that cozy chair that you curl up in when you're reading something wonderful or watching something on television. So let's go ahead and start with our warm-ups. Opening up, feet are going to be hip width, shoulder width apart. That allows for the channels to be even in front of the body and back of the body. We're bringing our mind intent, our mind awareness to the bottoms of the feet. Allowing the feet to relax into the earth. Softening the knees, relaxing the low back, allowing the tailbone to drop just a little bit, creating some space in the lumbar spine. Relaxing the shoulders, softening the musculature of the jaw. Allowing the very top of the head to reach up into the sky just a bit, also creating some space within the cervical spine. And then bringing the tip of the tongue to touch the roof of the mouth, uniting the Ren channels and the Du channels. We're going to be breathing in and out through the nose. And with the right hand, in a loose fist, we're going to start tapping 3 to 4 finger breaths beneath the belly button and our lower dantian. We're allowing our mind intent to stay with the tapping. Allowing the vibrations to open up the channels, the tissues, creating greater qi and blood flow. Noticing any areas that might feel a little more tender, maybe a little more stuck. Allowing them to soften and relax. And wiping out anything you don't need or want, letting it go back into the earth. Allowing the mind to relax into the exercise. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Widening the stance. And then tapping the inner thigh and up at the hip. Transitioning, working our way down the inner aspect of the legs, the yin side of the legs, towards just above the ankle or wherever it's comfortable for you. Before then coming to the lateral aspect of the legs, traveling back on up to the glutes and the hips, sliding that left foot a little closer to the right, maintaining that hip width, shoulder width distance. Maybe adding in a little more pressure with the tapping in the glutes. And then backing off on that pressure as we come up to underneath the rib cage. Lightly, gently waking up the kidneys, kidney energy, the sinews, musculature of the low back. Resting the palms at the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine. And resting the palms at the low back, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the kidneys and the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow freely to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath, allowing the breath to relax the body, and allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides, and closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. We're working on our Golden 8 series today. Opening. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Continuing on at your own pace. Getting ready to close. Closing. That was our lung and large intestine exercise, reach for happiness. Our next exercise is for the heart and small intestine, the archer. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Continuing on at your own pace, allowing the mind to relax any extra thoughts right now, allowing the mind to relax into the breath and into the movement. Getting ready to close and closing. Your spleen and stomach exercise between heaven and earth. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Allowing the breath to carry the movement. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our pericardium and Sanjiao exercise. Turn and look back. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our liver gallbladder exercise, twist and release. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Getting ready to close. Closing. Kidney and urinary bladder exercise, bend for help. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling, exhaling. In, out. Inhaling back to standing. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our Ren channel exercise, the energy punch. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our Do channel exercise, the energy jump in 2 parts. Inhaling and exhaling. Transitioning to part 2, inhaling as the arms come up, exhaling as they come down. Closing. Keeping the feet together so we can retain all that wonderful energy that we've been working on cultivating for the past 28 minutes or so. Bringing the palms together, transferring some of that chi to the palms so we can then bring it on up to the face, washing the face 9 times. And wiping the brow 9 times. Wiping up and down the entirety of the nose. And then circles, 9 inward, 9 outward. Imagining just underneath the pupil at the cheekbone. Dredging the channels of the scalp using all the fingertips. Beating the drum. Grasping the ears. And then popping the cork. uniting the Ren and the Du. And then massaging the jaw 9 times each side. Our number changes to 12 times total, or 6 times each side, brushing down the throat. And then continuing down the breastbone. From here, we are simply going to place the palms at the lower dantian and close the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and all that wonderful qi into the lower dantian, filling it up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding the breath and all that qi that you've been cultivating over the past half hour to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax. Allowing the body to relax. And allowing the qi to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you, Qigong family, so much for practicing with us this morning. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. Tomorrow we get to start working on the rejuvenation series, and we get to start talking about the Ren channel and the Du channel, the conception and the governing channels. So I hope we get to see you then. Are there any questions? I had a question from yesterday. I haven't forgotten it. I haven't talked to Henry yet. And I also wanted to take the opportunity to talk about it tomorrow during the instructional portion, if that's okay. Cool. All right. Thank you everyone. It's so good to see you, and I hope I get to see you tomorrow or next week. And then, of course, on Sunday, don't forget, we're going to do the 3-line relaxation with our rejuvenations.